Do you have anything coming up?
I'm working on a cartoon called Transformers Rescue Bots. It's on the Discovery Family Network or Discovery Kids. I'm not sure. But
All
check
these
your
networks
local
seem to have
listings.
like multiple ones. Instead of coming out with like new networks, they just all branch off.
Well, it was first, Discovery Kids turned into the Hub Network,
Okay.
which was kind of like a joint venture between Discovery and Hasbro, the toy company. And the Hub kind of went away, and Discovery Kids kind of stepped in. So we're still on that. It's a Transformers Hasbro franchise show. We're on Netflix if you guys want to watch that. And I just did they're doing a series of specials for your Disney Channel called Club Penguin, based on the popular app. And then Rescue Bots, I play this kind of arrogant fireman named Cade. Kind of just sounds like me. It's his own voice. Arrogant is also kind of like me. And in a Club Penguin, I play
This guy named Sid Mole, and he's a little penguin. He's got a little bit of a lisp going on, and he's really into science.
and that's you're up to date.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about your directing experience.
Yes.
It seems to be kind of a lot of people move into directing from acting. Do you think that it's just because you get bored, or you see other people do stuff and you're like, oh, I want to do my own thing?
Oh, it's definitely the latter for me, and also I think you can identify being an only child. I like being in control of things, and that's a great way to exercise storytelling and be the storyteller.
Yeah. Do you have any things that you're working on? You did.
Yes,
You've done
I
a
did.
few, like I saw on Imdb, that have come out.
Yeah, well, since I moved here, I really love the independent music scene, and I've been working with a lot of independent bands, just like taking my camera and shooting live stuff. And I did a music video, which you can see on my Vimeo page, vimeo.com/Jason Marsden. Just look at everything. It was with a band here called Anthony Adams and the Night Owls. And my buddy Anthony wrote a song called Willie McGee about a guy, true story, 50s, Mississippi, a black guy who had an affair with a white woman, found out, was forced to tell everyone that he raped her. Ultimately, he got the electric chair. And my friend Anthony wrote a song about this. I thought, well, how do you shoot a video around this? How do you tell the story so in an eloquent kind of way? And I went right through ballet. So I hired my father, who we talked about earlier, to do the choreography. So it's kind of like a ballet piece to an Americana rock song.
Yeah, I watched that, and it was very interesting because I didn't realize what the song was about at first. And so just the whole dancing throughout like an Americana song, I'm like, this is an interesting take.
Yeah.
But then after I realized they were actually telling the story through dance, it was pretty amazing.
Why not?
So, it was amazing before then, but it
thanks.
got even better after that.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So you also have 3 soundtrack credits on IMDb. Do you sing?
I do.
I don't remember what they were for. I'm not that good at research. I need a researcher.
Yeah, no, I did. I did a movie called A Goofy Movie, which will be celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. And I did not do my singing in that. They hired another guy named Aaron Lohr, a friend of mine, to do Max's singing voice.
I think that was popular at that time because they did the same thing for The Lion King.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick did not do his own singing, even though he can sing. Yeah, I don't know. It's I can. I'm not a confident singer. Maybe after a few drinks, somewhere doing karaoke. Maybe I busted out some mean Ray Charles the other day at a karaoke bar in Hollywood.
Which one?
It was called the Smog Cutter. It's this little Thai bar, and I looked up my friend wanted to go, and I looked up the reviews to see what it was all about. And I said, yeah, really cool divey place, crazy Thai women running the bar. And so I had to, all right, what's going on here? I walked in, and it's super tiny. There's a pool table, few Filipino, Thai, adults, and then a bunch of white hipsters. It was like a weird mix. And the karaoke stage was literally just, there's a bar, and then there's a cluster of people next to the bar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was there. It was the cluster of people, pretty much. The guy just hands the microphone over. And they're very adamant about you tipping, very adamant. And there were 2 Thai women behind the bar slinging drinks, and They were like a little bit older, attractive, maybe, and low cut, and the dollars go in the shirt and in the pants. And so I thought I had a rapport going with these gals. I was buying lots of drinks, and as you buy lots of drinks, you want to replenish with water. If I can, teach anything to your listeners, your viewers, if you're going to drink alcohol, get like cocktail water. You always want enough water so you don't get hungover, okay? So I'm drinking lots of water. Need more. Talk to the girl behind the bar. Say, Joanne, can I get like 2 more waters? And after an hour of like ordering confidently, she's like, "That'll be $6." Just like throws it at me. I was like, "But Joanne, I thought you and I were friends." She's like, "Fuck you, we're not friends. Get out of here, $6." Like just the tables turned instantly, and that's how I realized that the reviews were correct. They were crazy Thai women running that bar that night. To Joanne's credit, she was pretty drunk, but I didn't appreciate. I just wanted water.
Do bartenders get drunk while they're working?
Yeah. That's not all bartenders don't do that?
I think it's illegal in a lot of places. In most places, the bar that I worked at, like you can't drink while you bartend.
I've gotten drinks for bartenders sometimes. Well, I guess they kind of do on the...
Yeah. Sometimes at the end of the night, I think they'll do shots.
Yeah.
But generally, like, they can't drink all throughout there. So a lot of bartender friends I know will, like, have something before they start their shift because it's going to be absolutely insane during their shift, and then they'll have a drink after.
And you were a bartender?
I was not. I worked at a music venue in Pittsburgh, so I was friends with all the bartenders.
Okay. That's one thing I always want to try.
Bartending?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I think it would be fun. You can just sit and talk with people.
I heard it's a hard racket to get into. You can go to the school, but it's hard to be placed into that position.
Yeah, maybe. I think it probably depends on where you do it. Like, if you can get in as a bar back, then often they'll kind of do that. Like, I think if I desired to do it while I worked at the club, they probably would have
worked in there.
Do it.
Sure.
Yeah. So you just got to find a friend.
All right.
Getting in. Yeah. Well, so I'm gonna play a little game.
Okay.
So you're a fan of Disney movies, correct?
Yeah.
Are you pretty familiar with Disney songs?
Yeah.
All right. Because you're called 18 Heartthrob on IMDb, I went to eHarmony and got a list of first date questions.
First date questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Questions that are good to ask on first dates. And I would like you to answer them using lines from a Disney song. Do you feel up to the challenge?
Oh, man. Yeah, okay. All
It
right.
doesn't really have to be relevant.
All right.
I like to do, because it's called show and talk, I feel like I talk a lot. So I need to do something entertaining show-like on the show as well. And so I play games, but the last few times I never warn people, and so I just kind of put them on the spot.
All right, let's do it.
So, all right. So, first question, what kind of music do you like?
Well, I'm the king of the swingers, the jungle VIP. I reached the top and I had to stop, and that's what's been bothering me. I want to be a man cub, and stroll right into town and be just like the other men. I'm tired of monkeying around. That didn't really answer the question.
It was amazing.
Was it amazing?
Yes, I loved it.
They would be like, okay, where are we going with this?
No, actually, it was more of
doo-wop?
I was recently singing Jungle Book songs in my head, and I realized I don't remember all the words to that one.
Oh, I know. I love that one and the Blue song.
Yes.
I always sing those to my son. Okay, I failed miserably in that one. Now, let's do another one.
All right. I think I wrote that weird. Have you read anything interesting lately?
This is a really tough game, Sandrene.
Have
I read anything interesting lately? Well, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my collection's complete?
I thought you were going to go Beauty and the Beast with that one, but yes. I know. Well, to your credit, I probably just put that right in the middle of your face. Here, this is Jason Marsden, everybody. Yes, to your credit, as I was writing these, I tried to think of them because I don't want to do something that I wouldn't be willing to do. Not that I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. I'm just willing to do it. Mm-hmm. And I had a really hard time coming up with it as well. So, next question.
Yes.
Are you a traveler?
Am I a traveler? What are my lexicon of Disney movies to do with traveling? Make way for Prince Ali. Say, hey, it's Prince Ali. Hey, clear the way with the old bazaar. Hey, you, let us through. It's a brand new star. I could just do the whole thing.
Man, I think I watched that movie every day.
I saw it 8 times in the theater.
I did not have the money for that, or I would have. Where do you feel most relaxed?
Where do I feel most relaxed? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's an amazing answer. What is your favorite dessert?
I'm just going through like each. No, that one, no. Baklava. Another Latin song.
Oh, yeah.
I love a little more baklava. Have some from column A. And try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you, dude. They ain't never had a friend like me.
Your ideal dinner guest?
Ideal dinner. These are all like food related kind of.
This is what eHarmony said. I guess you're having dinner and so you're talking about food.
The question was again?
What is your ideal dinner guest?
Ideal dinner guest.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever ask anyone this in real life.
I'm trying to figure, do I start at the beginning of the song? Do I just pick up in the middle there?
Start wherever you want. You can do the whole thing if you like.
No one's big as Gaston, acting big like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston. This is fun and weird.
It is.
And embarrassing at the same time.
Well, I just had a mental image of having Gaston over as a dinner guest, and that would be a fun day.
That would be a role I would love to play on Broadway, but it'd
Yeah?
have to be like a kid's play because I'm tiny.
Yeah.
Because he's a big man, I'd have to be me and like small children.
Yeah. Apparently, the Disney World Gaston is like super famous now on YouTube.
I have
There's so
seen
many
the clips,
videos.
yes. The one-hand push-ups and
Yeah.
arm wrestling the gals, yeah.
Yeah, and arguing with little girls.
Yeah.
There's another one. I can't remember what it was though. So yeah, I kind of want to go just so that I can meet him and see
Sure.
what antics come out.
Right.
All right. And what was your favorite day ever?
Favorite day ever. They've been laughing since I can remember, but they're not gonna laugh anymore. No more Maxie the Geek, no more Goof of the Week like before. 'Cause after today, I'm gonna be cruising. After today, we'll be fine. After today, my brains will be snoozing. If I don't faint, I'll be fine.
That song was stuck in my head last night because I
Yeah.
watched you just did that interview about the 20-year anniversary thing. And so I think so.
Oh, yes,
It came
yes.
It came out in December. You probably
Yep.
did it like way before then. But that was one of the things that
The
I found when I
Tiara
was
talk
Google
show?
stalking you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. As I was Google stalking you
Awesome.
to prepare for this. Obviously, you can see how prepared I am. But yes, the song was in my head for like all night long, and I woke up singing it. I'm like, crazy.
You know, when I was a kid, I used to. All my friends had like they collected like Green Day and Red Hot Chili Peppers. I collected soundtracks and Disney songs. That's why I know all this stuff.
Very cool. I did too. Actually, I knew the entire soundtrack to The Lion King before I ever saw the movie.
I would do that too. I'd get the soundtrack first.
Because it always came out like a week or so beforehand,
Yeah.
and probably to get people excited about it. So that was one like around the time when I was actually able to afford to buy like cassettes and everything, because it came out in '94, so I got it on cassette. And yeah, I completely wore it out. That and The Simpsons Sing the Blues were the two that I listened to at that time. Yeah, it was so good. I think they did more, and I don't have them, but that was a really good one.
The Simpsons. They did another. I think songs "The King of Springfield."
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So speaking of me not really being able to talk and like being put on the spot, so I was really good at memorizing things.
Yes.
And so the rap from whatever that Bart Simpson song was,
The one that-
Deep Deep Trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew like the entire rap to it, and like I felt really good because I didn't normally have like all the stuff that the popular kids did. Like I had a Nintendo, but I owned like 3 games, and like my cousin, everything had the rest of them and everything else. So like I actually had that album when everyone else did, and it was relevant. And so they were singing that song a lot, and I knew like the entire rap. So we were sitting in, I think it was like gym class or something like that. And so they put me on the spot, but I couldn't remember how it started. And so I just sat there and tried to think of it. And then after a while, like, they just kind of got distracted and moved on to something else. And so I felt really bad because that was like my big time to be able to be one of the cool kids, and I failed.
Shucks. I hate that.
I know. It's all right. I got
Put
over
on the
it.
spot thing.
Like I just did
I
for
was
you.
just trying to think
Yeah.
like how it went too. I remember it was curated by DJ Jazzy Jeff.
It was. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. That's why, because there was 2 rap songs on that album. The first one was like just all right.
Yeah.
The other one sounded groovy because it was produced by DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, that was probably that one because it had that DJ Jazzy Jeff feel to it. And I'm trying to remember the other one.
Do the Bartman.
Was it? Oh yeah, that one. Yes, that was popular only because of Bartman being popular, but for no other reason. Yeah. It was a good album. That was also the first time I heard God Bless the Child. Good song.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm out of talking points, but we can keep chatting. I did this last time.
How long is this show?
Haven't. It's on the internet, so it's however long we want it to be. It could have been 5 minutes, and then we were done. If that's what you chose, you're like, yep, done with my suit. Out.
I'm out of here. Whoa.
Wait, no, I have to come back to this place, so no turning tables.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Frothy Monkey.
Yeah.
Well,
Are we done? We can be done.
yeah. This like you know who Werner Herzog is.
I know the name.
He directed lots of documentaries and narrative features. Kind of a crazy. Is he German? Is he German? German filmmaker, and he will not do interviews more than 30 minutes. He says like if your questions go after 30 minutes, I will fall silent. Is there anything interesting that needs to be said should be within 30 minutes? He also, if you take his film school, he encourages you to be a bouncer at a strip club, work as a bouncer in an insane asylum. He teaches you how to forge permits. Yeah. Highly recommend get some Herzog in your life.
I should need to do that.
Yeah.
I will go home and do that. Not right now, but very soon.
Right now.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, we will end this now. It's been great talking to you.
Great talking to you.
I don't have a sign off at all, so thanks
This
for
is
watching.
Show and Talk, starring Sandrene with help from Wes. Thank you, Frothy Monkey. Credits should be scrolling right now. And stay tuned for the amazing dance number.
Bye.
Bye.